Yeah, no, he competed. He got involved. I mean, I think he wasn't afraid to hit today. And I mean, he's never afraid. You know what I mean? Though, ever since that suspension, I think it's been on his mind when he's going in to hit guys. He's been turning away a little bit, and he's got to be him. And I just said, you're not a dirty player, so just play the way you normally play.
Offensively, though, it seemed like he was open for it and creating.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the first multiple point game he's had in a while too. So I mean, it's you can see it getting on the cusp, of breaking out, and that's a positive sign.
Bruce, you were talking before the game about seeing them tonight, seeing them again Sunday, and then maybe having to see them again.
Mm-hmm.
How difficult is it to play it? To think that you're going to have to play a team perhaps this many times?
Well, it's not difficult. I mean, I think as coaches, whatever team, when you play back to back or a day and then a day later or something, it's easier because you can see what they do. A lot of times, like, we haven't played these guys for such a long time, even though we've got all the tapes on other teams, you don't have that feel of how it was against them. So, we play them Sunday. We'll have a pretty good idea of what they're trying to do. They'll have a pretty good idea of what we're trying to do. So it'll be an interesting matchup.
What was your impression of Theodore today?
He was real good. Real good.
Where did his stack pad save on Ryder? I think he got him twice there in the first period. Where did that rank this season? I thought it was probably his best.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's made some good saves this year.
He called it old school. He said he had to go old school. Stop.
The Johnny Bauer double stack. Okay. No, I mean, it's hard to say which save was the best. He's made some great saves to keep us in. I mean, that game against Detroit when they had 44 shots, I mean, there was at least one or two good ones in there. So, no, he's had his couple bad games, and now he's back in the groove, I hope.
It's kind of an emotional roller coaster for Brooks. Like, 1 minute he's praying they don't score while he took an offensive zone penalty, and the next minute he's banging one in.
Well, that's, I mean, I'll bet you as much as any player in the game today that when he took it, all he wanted was a chance. And I mean, you could see when he come out of the penalty box, he was as hungry as all get out. And that's why I threw him in front. I knew he'd pay that extra price to get the goal. And I mean, he actually blocked it and put it in himself.
What was Simon doing? Was he shooting? Was he passing?
It was just, I don't know. It was probably a shot. When it's up around your chest, I got to believe it's a guy, and you've got that much skill, it's not a pass.
Brooks didn't say it was near his chest.
Oh, well, some part of his anatomy.